Hi, I'm Tom Isaacs from PRD Nationwide Real Estate and welcome to our May market update. Today we're at the fantastic property at 30 Frederick Street in Bendigo. We're only a short distance from the Bendigo Hospital. It offers a renovated 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home with a terrific yard. In today's market update, we're going to have a talk about the current climate in the real estate market and how the political changes are affecting us. We're also going to have a chat to Bendigo from our PRD Nationwide Property Management team and get some great advice. And finally, we'll take a look at 30 Frederick Street, Bendigo, which is a great opportunity to purchase into our market. What a tumultuous start to May we've seen with the political landscape changing. We've seen changes in interest rates and also discussion around a pending election as well. So we've seen some significant things that affect real estate. I guess when we look at the market at the moment, we're seeing some pretty good conditions. We've seen the cash rate at the lowest we've seen it ever at 1.75. So this is creating some fantastic opportunities for buyers and obviously creating a bit more available cash. We do see a change, however. Sometimes consumer confidence drops because we're unsure about the current market conditions. So all in all, things seem to be on track. When you tie that in with discussions around the new election coming, we're seeing a few discussions around negative gearing and how that'll affect our current market conditions. So for investors, we're actually seeing them start to come out concerned that if we do get a change to the negative gearing laws, that they may see a grandfather clause come into place, which will affect how their negative gearing works on their properties. So we'll cross our fingers that doesn't happen and negative gearing stays the way it is and creates a fantastic market for our investors to keep pushing back into the real estate market. In our last market update, we spoke about investors pushing into the Bendigo market and their concerns on heading into the higher end and that 450 plus on investment properties. So consistently over the last fortnight, we have seen investors push up to the $450,000 barrier and really keen to purchase properties as they're seeing really strong yields. And obviously connected to the negative gearing discussion, they're looking for newer properties that's going to offer some terrific opportunities to help with their cash flow and also help with depreciation schedules over the next 5 years to 10 years of the property's life as well. So with us today, I've managed to drag Ebony Booty from our property management team kicking and screaming to have a bit of a chat. She's our industry expert and's got some terrific insights into how our property management team's going and also how we're seeing the market at the moment. So thanks for being with us today, Eb. So how are you finding the current market conditions? Are we seeing, I guess, an increase in tenants at open homes and maybe increased rents as well?
Yeah, we're seeing quite a few tenants come through our open homes and we're actually getting some higher rental yields at the moment as well. We're seeing an increased amount of applications and we're seeing an increase in quality in the applications that we're getting. Seeing our time on market is being reduced because we've got more people coming through properties.
So you mentioned, Ed, that we're starting to see some increases in rent across the board for newer properties coming on market and existing ones as well. Do you see that as an ongoing trend, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously over the past 12 to 18 months we haven't seen a great deal of growth, but just recently we're starting to see more people come through properties and in turn a higher rental return on some of our properties.
And I noticed a couple of great initiatives that you're working with in the property management team is you're working with our vendors to make sure that I guess the presentation of the property in professional photography is spot on because we're attracting the right tenants. Mm-hmm. And then also with our online applications, we're giving our tenants, I guess, the ability to book their own times to ensure we can get the best quality tenants through. So is that working well?
Yeah, we're finding that majority of our tenants are booking inspections online and it's generally after hours, so when we're not open, so they're able just to jump on our website, pick a day and time that suits them, book in and it's all done by the time we get back to the office the next day.
Yeah, so I guess probably a big thing with that is to make sure that we're giving our tenants the opportunity to get through because everyone's busy and to simply make them book a time and get pushed through as a herd of tenants, we don't get the best opportunity to get our landlords the best tenant on the property. So we'll ensure that we keep going through that process to get our landlords the best tenant going forward. And thanks for being with us today, Eb. Eb's our expert, as I said, and if anyone wants to have a chat to her, you'll get her at our office. Thanks for joining us today on our May market update, and we hope to see you next time.